Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. There are websites for her. Chris Ann, right there. It's down at the bottom, so if you wait for the screen to focus and you just freeze frame there, you can search out those websites if you want to. It's also a Hay House product. I believe Hay House has different websites based on where you're located. So if you go to a search engine and look up Hay House, you should find them. This is also a Hay House product. I didn't see a website for the actual deck or the author, creator. It's Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. That's how you spell Lucy's name. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. That's on the back here. It's a 2002 deck, but if you look up Hay House, you might find something. I don't recall doing it, so I don't know. But if you want that information, feel free to enjoy that information. That's a rough start. Okay. Sometimes it's necessary in life to find out who's really your friend. You know, life hits those moments, you know that, where it's like, this really sucks, but I'd rather know than not know. This could be a long-standing connection. For some of you, well, when I say long-standing, it's relative to your situation, because it could be a business connection, because I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles coming in with wisdom. Could be a friendship. Could be a family member. Like, it's definitely somebody who I feel in the past I could have trusted. That Ten of Pentacles means, like, I feel like this was a solid person that I really could count on if I needed to. So, but it's kind of like finding out the truth here. I'm finding out the truth about how reliable are they for me. And I don't think you've been seeing who they really are. They're very busy, and you see them as very busy. I'm getting this Queen of Fire. The Queen of Fire to me really makes me feel like this is how you view them. Like, they're constantly in motion, they got a lot going on. And maybe sometimes they forget this or they forget that, but they're so busy that I feel like you've allowed it. Kind of like, well, they got a lot going on, so I can understand that. Oh, that was going on, so I understand that. Or they were preoccupied with this, so I understand that. I feel like you weren't seeing this person for who they really are. At least in relation to you. This might be somebody who's very good to other people, but I feel like they've kind of left you shortchanged a few times, but you've allowed it. You've made excuses for it. You've decided, well, due to this, that's okay. Or due to that, that's okay. Their true colors are coming forward. They've got the Seven of Cups coming in. That's not a bad card, but it's coming in with healing. There's something they want. It's not... I almost feel like this is somebody who, like... Instead of you getting it, they're getting it, or something like that. What is this? The connection with this person is changing. I understand that. I feel like we're coming towards that. But they're making a choice based on something they've been wanting. And they've decided, you know, instead of wanting something to happen, they're going to pull things together and they're going to make it happen. They're taking something they've thought about and they've wanted for a long time. They're moving forward with this healing energy. And they're trying to stabilize something. It's very difficult to get into because it feels like it's coming from like a dream, almost like a fantasy almost. Is trying to take this fantasy and create a reality out of it. And I see them with the Eight of Pentacles as their challenge card, like taking that fantasy and putting it into reality. And it seems like that might not totally work. No matter how much I want it to, I just don't feel like that's totally going to work for them. But in the process, they're going to show you who they really are. Because I'm getting like, they have the Queen of Pentacles coming forward, but the Queen of Pentacles is very bold and strong. She is who she is, and it's very easy to see her. She's like, I'm Earth, I'm dependable, this is what I do. And that part of this person is showing up, like who they really are. It's almost like they might even tell you what they really think of you. And it may have gone a long while, maybe a few years, where you thought you were on good terms with this person. And this person might, due to the situation and what they're trying to create, tells you what they've actually been thinking. Like, no, you know what, Aquarius, this is what I actually think of you. And this is why I do this, and this is why I do that. This is why I've been avoiding you for this, and I've been avoiding you for that. And you didn't realize that was happening. It's very bold. And once they do that, they just simply walk away with the Six of Swords. Voices, air, swords equal air, so Six of Swords. They're walking away. They're leaving you with that information, and they're walking away. You do not like this, the Ten of Swords. The Three of Cups on its side is kind of like making me wonder, like, who else is feeling this way about me? Like, it shakes me a little bit. Kind of like, I know this person was a little rough on the edges, but I thought we were on good terms. I thought we were good. Like, I don't understand. It's kind of like I'm blown away. Like I never really did anything. I never really did anything to this person to make them upset. I don't understand why they're doing that. I don't understand what the issue is. I don't get it. But I know what they said to me, and I know they meant it. I'm just kind of like, I'm upset about it, the Ten of Swords. That really makes me feel bad. But I'm like, who else feels this way? I don't understand it. Like, what's the big deal? But this is also here for you. Prosperity. Prosperity coming in a weird way. I don't think it's going to be a secret when this person tells you how they really feel. Prosperity coming in, like, your real friends are going to come forward and be like, yeah, we didn't like that person anyway. We knew that they were talking like that. We also tried to bring it up a couple times and you didn't want to hear it, so we backed off from the conversation. I've been through this. I've been the person that wanted to tell somebody how somebody really was. They didn't want to hear it, so I backed off. I've been that one. I'll probably have my turn at the other side at some point, but, you know, being the person that doesn't want to hear it, I'm sure. So, the truth is going to come forward. People are going to tell you what's been going on and why they've tried to bring it up, but you didn't want to hear it, so they left you alone. If you don't want to hear it, they're not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. Your true allies start to really show up in this situation. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, what is it? Materials on this one. The Hermit comes in, which is actually another Earth card. It sometimes talks about Virgo. Virgo's Earth, you know, we got, just in case you're wondering how this all matches in. I feel like I'm looking at past relationships and I'm realizing I made allowances for that person that I really shouldn't have, and I don't know why I did that, but I did. But now I'm looking back at these other people telling me, they were trying to tell me the truth that I didn't want to hear it, and these people have been true blue the whole way. Like, I didn't have to make allowances for them. I didn't have to make excuses for them. They've just always been there, and I've been able to depend on them. And it's helping you get your confidence back with this situation. Kind of like, yeah, I don't know why I did that with that one, but I did, for whatever reason. This is really going to help you in the long run. This is a poise. Like, I'm poising for the next chapter. Something else is about to come in. They're not telling me what that is, but they're saying this is purposeful. We need to get this energy in focus before the next chapter starts. If you start the next chapter thinking somebody's your ally that's not really your ally, we're going to have problems. Excuse me. Problems that are not... Oh my gosh, I'm getting the hiccups now. Great. I'm not trying to make the next chapter sound scary, but... Oh my gosh. Whatever's coming in next, the next phase, you need to have actual people who are going to back you around you. And you need to have confidence that they will. You can't afford to have people around you that you have to make excuses for. Strength card coming in with the wisdom. No, this needed to fall away now. This is purposeful. Kind of like, all right, you need to see what the truth is with this person. I don't really see you like having a battle or any type of war with this person. You just need to know where they stand and what's really going on there. That's all. Divine guidance coming in with the Empress. You're going to need to have the people around you who really support you to get successfully through the next phase. That's what this is setting you up for. I don't know what that next phase is. It's not coming in. This is a general read, but this is saying basically we need to get rid of the people that aren't working for you. What isn't working? The faulty pieces. It's kind of like having that old clunky car. It's kind of like, you know, it seems like it does well enough, but it's kind of like, nope, let's fix this. Let's get the oil changed. Let's fix out a couple pieces because you have a big trip coming up. You can keep this car, but we got to get it to the best possible version of it we can. And, you know, the brakes aren't working. We got to make sure they work perfectly. We got to get the rotors changed out. Anything we need to fix out. Is the motor good? The motor's great. Great. Let's just make sure everything else is going to work as best it can because we're going to have a long trip coming up and you need to be ready. I don't know how that sounds, but that's where the energy is kind of ending off. That's, I think, another reason why this healing card showed up in the environment. Kind of like, we need to get rid of some things that aren't actually working, that you don't realize that they're not working. Or you don't realize to what degree they're not really working for you. That's because you got a better trip, you got a big trip coming up, is what I'm getting. A big situation. All right, I'm going to let that stop there. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.